So here we discuss about the mean and root mean square value. What is the mean and root mean square value? So everybody knows that what is the mean. If we say about the mean means what? If it's about mean, what is the meaning of mean? Mean means x bar. X bar is equal to what is the sum of observations x1 plus x2 plus xn divided by number of observation n. So now this is called mean. So now here instead of taking the numbers, we are taking the graph. We are taking the curve, we are taking the area, we are taking the solids. So how to find out the mean and root mean square value means what? We will find out this square value. Square value means we will square all these things. X1 square plus x2 square up to xn square, and then we take their root. This is called root mean square value. Okay, let us first define what is the mean value. Mean value of the curve y is equal to f of x over ab is denoted by ym and is defined by ym is equal to integration a to b y dx, a to b dx. So y can be written as f of x. So we can also write like this. So this is the definition for mean value. Why we have put in integration? So integration and summation is both are same. What is the difference between both? Now here we have given the curve is continuous, and now if we write down in the summation the values will be not continuous, it will be discrete. That's why we have written x1 plus x2 plus x3. But here all the values, since we have given the like this is a given curve, this curve is what it is continuous. So now we from this point, this is a and this is b. So what is the summation of this part? Means we have to find out the integration of this part. Okay, and the sum of integration means sum of this part divided by what is the length of the curve. This is nothing but what? It is integration of a to b dx means what it is? Nothing but a length of the curve. So the functional value of fx divided by the length of the curve. So this is called mean value. Similarly, mean value of the plane lamina. So we can, this is what it is for the given curve. So how to get the plane lamina? We use the double integration. Similarly, mean value of the solid. So we get the triple integration. Mean square value. Mean square value means we have to square the values. So again, we can write it a square, y square. So y square is f of x whole square. So this is what it is, mean square value. Next, root mean square value. So root mean square value is what? Root mean square value of the curve y is equal to fx over c plus b is denoted by, generally root mean square value is used for the periodic function. So that's why this what it is. We have to find the mean value. This is what inside the root sign, it is what it is, nothing but a mean value. And then we have to take their root. So that's why it is called root mean. Mean square value, we will first find square value, and then root we have to find their root. So these are the formula. We have to use this formula and try to find out the what is mean and root mean square value. So let us take one example. A rod of length L is divided into two parts at random. Find average of sum of squares of these parts. Find average means mean. Find average of sum of squares of these parts. Also find mean value of rectangle contained by these two segments. Okay, so we have given that the length of the rod is L. Let the length of the first part of the rod be X. Okay, so what will be the second part? It is L minus X. Correct? So sum of squares of these two parts. So the first part X, and what is the second part? L minus X. So now we have to find, it is what? Sum of squares of these two parts. What is what we have to find? Find the average of sum of squares of these parts. So what is sum of squares of this part? First part is X, so X square. Second part is L minus X, so L minus X whole square. So this is the sum of squares of these two parts. We have to find out the mean value of this. Mean value of average of this means mean value of this. So let us find what is the average value. Average value is nothing but what? It is what? 0 to L, because the what is the length of the total rod? It is 0 to L. So 0 to L, and instead of f of x, what we are getting? This is our f of x. It is our f of x. F of x is equal to what? f of x is equal to x square plus x square plus L minus x whole square with respect to x. Let us integrate it. So what is the integration of x square? It is x cube by 3. Integration of L minus x square is again L minus x whole cube upon 3. And again, we have to divide by what is the coefficient of x? It is -1. So we are divided by -1 under the limit 0 to L. And what is the integration of dx? It is x. So it is limit is 0 to L. Let us put the limit. So upper limit L cube upon 3, L minus L up cube upon -3, because 3 into -1 is equal to -3. Lower limit is what? It is 0 upon 3, and this x will become 0. So L minus 0 whole cube upon -3. Okay, so this is 0, this part is 0, and this part is 0. What is L cube by 3? We are getting L cube by 3, and it is again L cube upon 3, and this is minus, so this minus and this minus will become plus. So it is L cube by 3 plus L cube by 3 upon L minus 0 is L. So we are getting 1 upon L, 2L cube, because what is the sum of this is 2L cube upon 3. So 1 L will cancel. Okay, we are getting 2L square upon 3. So now what is this? This is the average value of the sum of squares of these two parts. So the average of sum of squares of x and L minus x is given by 2L square by 3. So now let us see, this is a rod L. And now we are breaking this into two parts. First part is x, suppose this is x, and the second part is L minus x. Okay, so now we have to find out its square. Okay, now let us find out the second example, second part of this question. A rectangle contained by x and L minus x, because there are two parts of the curve. First part is what? It is x, and second is the L minus x. So what is the rectangle contain x and L minus x? It is nothing but length into breadth. What is the rectangle? Length into breadth. So one is x, another is x minus x. So what is the rectangle? X times of L minus x. So let us find what is the mean value. So mean value is equal to 0 to 1 x times of L minus x, and with respect to dx, and this is integration under the limit 0 to L of dx. So what is the integration of now let us multiply it, Lx minus x square. So integration of this Lx is Lx square upon 2. Integration of x square is x cube by 3. Integration of dx is equal to x under the limit 0 to L. So L time 1 upon L, we can take this is what this is L. So we can take 1 upon L. It is what? It is L cube upon 2, and it is L cube upon 3. Okay, and lower limit will be 0. Why? Because x is present in both the terms. So lower limit is 0. So it is L square. L cube minus 2 minus L cube upon 3. So this is what? It is 3 L cube minus 2 L cube means what is L cube upon 6. So this 1 L will cancel, and we are getting L square upon 6. So now this is what? It is the mean value of, therefore mean value of rectangle contained by x and L minus x is given by L square by 6. So now in this manner, you are able to find out the mean value of the given curve. So now this was the first example. Let us take another example. Find the mean value and root mean square value of the cycloid x is equal to a times of t plus sine t, y is equal to a times of 1 minus cos t over the range t is equal to minus pi to t is equal to pi. So already limit is given. Limit is given, t is equal to minus pi to t is equal to pi. So let p x y be any point on the cycloid. Its ordinate is y, because this is FC square ordinate. So this x is FC square and y is ordinate. So we have to find the value of y. The mean value of y is given by What is the mean value of y? So this is what it is, a cycloid. It is a cycloid. X is equal to a times of t plus sine t, and y is equal to a times of 1 minus cos t. Now what is the mean value? Mean value is equal to, this is the mean value. So limit is given minus pi to pi. What is y? Y is equal to a 1 minus cos t, and dx is equal to what? It is derivative of x. X is equal to a times of t plus sine t. So we have to take dx, and under the limit again, what is dx? We again take x as a times of t plus sine t. So this a and this a will become, we have taken outside, a into a 1 minus cos t. Now what is the derivative of t? It is 1, and derivative of sine t is equal to cos t. In the same manner, what is the derivative of t is equal to 1, and derivative of sine t is equal to cos t. So now this 1a and 1a will cancel. 1a and 1a will cancel. Okay. So next part is what? It is a time, we have only 1a minus pi to pi. Now it is what? A minus b and a plus b. So what is the formula? A minus b, a plus b? A square minus b square. So 1 minus cos square t. Similarly, what is the integration of 1 is equal to t, integration of cos t is equal to sine t. So now this 1 minus cos square t is sine square t. Again, if you integrate it, what is the upper limit is pi plus sine pi. So pi plus pi, if you put the first limit over here, and sine pi plus sine pi, lower limit. Okay, but pi, sine pi is 0, sine, so this is 0, it is 2 pi. And now what is the value of this can be written as 2 times of 0 to pi, 2 times of 0 to pi, sine square t dt. Again, it can be written as 0 to pi can be written as 2 times of 0 to pi by 2. 2 times of 0 to pi by 2 sine square t dt. This is 2 pi. So this 2 and 2 will again cancel. So 2a 1 upon 2 into pi by 2. What is the value of this? 0 to pi by 2 sine square t dt. What is this? This is nothing but n minus 1 is 2 minus 1 upon 2 into pi by 2. Since n is even, so we have to multiply by pi by 2. So this is what it is, 2a 1 by 2 into pi by 2 upon pi. So this pi will cancel, this 2 will cancel. So what we are getting, answer is equal to a by 2. So this is ym. So the mean value of the cycloid is given by ym is equal to a by 2. So this is the first part. Let us see how to find out the root mean square value. So we have to just square it. Root mean square value of y is given by square. Let us first find y square RMS, and then we take its square. So we have to put the same thing over here. We are not doing any another thing. So we have to substitute all these values, and then we are able to, we do all the calculations. Like this. So what is the answer? In the final answer, we are getting a square upon 2. So this is y square RMS. And so what is y RMS? So y RMS is root over a square by 2. So it is nothing but a upon root 2. So the root mean square value of the cycloid is given by a upon root. So I think these 2 examples are sufficient for you. Let us take some exercise questions. A rod of length a is divided into 3 parts at random. Find the mean value, the sum of the squares of these part, and their product. Okay, so now the answer is given the same manner. Find the mean value of e to the power minus x square y minus y square over the circle. So over the circle is given. So limit of theta is equal to t is equal to what it is? Theta if we convert into polar form, because it is not possible to integrate this part. So we convert into Taylor form and we put x is equal to r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta. Similarly, find mean value of x, y, z over the positive octant of the left side. Find the mean value x square, y square, z square over the positive octant of the left side. Find the mean value and RMS value of the distance from a point within a coordinate are equal to 8 times of 1 plus cos theta from its vertex. So in this manner, we are able to find out the mean value of the any function, any curve.